Good morning, Carol. How are you today? Greetings and salutations. I hope it is good morning, Keels. I hope that you're all having a great... Hey, Darlene. How are you? You're brand new here. I'm so glad you joined us. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you would follow and like Aunt Corbiere Scott Designs on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, I would greatly appreciate that, Darlene. And if you do that this week, actually, there's a special reason you should do it this week. And anybody who is a current friend who hasn't followed and liked Aunt Corbiere Scott Designs on all those platforms, now's the time to do that, because this Saturday is our Aunt Corbiere Scott Designs' first birthday. And so we're going to have a pop-in paint party. We're going to have some new art. We're going to have some a new art printable to paint. And giveaways aplenty. Let me just tell you. I have such generous friends. And so... and one of the ways to enter your name in the drawing is to follow and like, make sure you follow and like Aunt Corbiere Scott Designs on each of the platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Also, another way to get your name in the drawing is to purchase a printable. For each printable that you purchase, you get one entry. So if you purchase 5 printables, you get 5 entries. And take a class. If you take a class, if you register for a class, then between April 25th, which was Sunday, through Saturday, through Friday, which is April 30th. So you've got those 5 days to build as many entries as you'd like. And classes, you get 2 entries. So the next whimsical lettering is going to go up today. And remember, any past classes you can absolutely sign up for. You can sign up for any of them. If it's on my website, you can sign up for them and have access to everything. So, hey Donna, how are you? So glad to see you today. So glad to see you today. So, what do I want to talk about? Well, I want to make sure that everybody has their big drink, so we stay hydrated, and take a drink throughout the class. I'm going to be painting on my Aunt Pauline art printable today. Today I'm going to be playing with the individual pieces of art. So I have one that's just printed on black, like just on my watercolor paper through my laser printer. And then this one is, remember, I had this printable that I had started painting, so I want to fiddle with this a little bit more today. And so I printed it and then foiled it. So it's foiled in aqua. But today I want to fiddle with these, and I got a different paint palette out. So this one is called Pastel Dreams, and it is by Prima Marketing. And here is, so I've already started to work on activating it. So these are the 2 pieces that I'm going to be painting on today. I wanted to, can I tell you, I love this citrus color. So I've been really fiddling around with, but I like this crimson too. So I was thinking about these 2 or this, I don't know. Let's see. I think this one, I think this lemonade, this pink goes right there, if I'm remembering correctly. I believe so. It looks like it from the palette, doesn't it? So I'm going to start out with this rose color first. But I'm feeling like maybe, ooh, that needs way more water, doesn't it? Maybe I'm going to do that 2-color base. So I'm going to use that lemonade as part of the first, hey Laura, as a part of my base color. I just feel like that might really be a fun palette to play with. So I was going to tell you that I was talking to Tessa, and we were talking about changing up our palettes and, you know, that kind of thing. And so she showed me that she has an app on her phone that you can choose palettes. And so I downloaded one today. I haven't played with it completely yet, but it was kind of fun because it makes you play with different colors. So I'll figure out the deets on that and I'll let you know. I think it's just fun to play with new colors, you know. So I tapped off some of that color because I felt like I had too much dark in the center. And I'm just going to start doing my layers of color, and you see that I'm just tap, 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 right? You know what? I'll have to put it in the notes, in the comment section, or make a new post about it, because there were 3 that I was really kind of looking at. And now I'm taping on my phone, so I can't look it up, but I will let you know. It's just kind of interesting. I thought it was just kind of an interesting thing to do. So I'm going to dry in between each layer. I mean, you know, today was like one of those days where I was like, I just need to change it up. I need to do something different. And so I just went to my wall of paint palettes and picked a new color, because I was struggling with this one. Like, I just didn't know what I was going to do with the leaves. Do you know what I mean? Because this is so intense. Like, I feel like I need to pull some of this color off. My darks are entirely too dark, I feel like. But be that as it may. But then I was like, I don't want to compete with this. I want it to just kind of complement it, the leaves and the greenery. And then I opened this palette this morning, and look at that color. It was perfect. So it pays to just pull something out of your arsenal. Do you know what I mean? Pull something different. Try a new something. So now I've got that peachy layer first. I think I'm going to do a little bit more of that. I just want it to be really nice and like, this is an entirely different palette for me. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to pull some of that. What color is that? Rose. Add some water, and then just come in and deepen the shady parts. But I want to make sure that I'm it's pretty translucent, you know. I think that was my dilemma with the aqua ones. I feel like my colors were just too opaque, and so just kind of fiddling with that. So did anybody watch the Oscars? I did not. And here, well, a couple of reasons. I was even going to do a printable, remember like how we did with the Super Bowl? But I was like, you know what? I have seen nothing. I've seen nothing over the last year, unless it was on Netflix or Amazon or regular TV. So, I did not. I thought there were some really nice speeches. It was different. I feel hopeful that, we'll be able to go to the movies again soon. So I'm gonna try that again. So what movies did you see? Gosh, it just seems like we didn't watch very many well, you know what? We watched a lot of old movies this year. So now I'm going to do that jiggy jaggy, blend it out, right? I'm going to just work on slowly working my way around. See, I haven't watched either one of them. I know, Jan. So I will just tell you, there are years that during normal times, Jeff and I are like, we saw 3 movies. 3 movies that were in contention for an Oscar. We do, under normal circumstance, we do like to go to the movies. I'm liking this. It's interesting to just play with something really different, To pull out a new palette. Try some different colors. Because, I'm usually super, super bright. But this morning I was just feeling like, you know what? It's time to stretch your creative muscle again, We did not see any of those either. Or No Man's Land. We did not see that either. But yeah, now I do have a list. Oh, so I replanted all of my zinnias this week, just yesterday actually, and that kind of took a long time because I had planted a lot of seeds and I wanted to give them as many a shot as possible. So, holy smokes, I went and bought a couple new pots and dug around in the garage and found like a billion old pots. So let's hope that it yields some zinnias. I did, I added some new flowers to my bouquet on my desk. Look at that. This one is called Calla Luna or something like that. Isn't it pretty? Look at all those different petals and petals and petals. And then I have some California poppies and then Gerber daisies because, seriously, what's prettier than a Gerber daisy, I ask? Not much. Not much. It's just so cheerful. And I've grown those in the past. And the crazy thing about them is that it will continue to bloom throughout the summer. And it will be different color daisies. Isn't that crazy? Ranunculus are gone. They have a pretty once they start blooming here in the desert, they can grow here. I should have planted them way earlier and I didn't. Like February. What else did I? So the asters and the dahlias, I'm working on hoping they'll You watched the trial of the Chicago 7 like 7 times? You know what? There's certain movies that I have not watched it yet, but I do have certain movies that I do watch over and over again. You know what one of my favorites is? Steel Magnolias. I could watch that. I used to watch it just at Easter time. I would watch it. I kind of got hooked on that movie when, in the beginning of Jeff's career, we were in Dallas. Well, we were in Plano. Does anyone know where that is? Just north of Dallas. And it was during a 3-month training session. And I was the only spouse there. But we were just brand new married, and we just wanted to be together, you know. Anyway, I taught myself how to do all kinds of crazy things, but and I was way into cross stitch at the time. Anyway, but we had HBO, and so I watched Steel Magnolias. I don't even know how many times. Seriously. Yeah, you know, it's so interesting, isn't it? I have lots of movies. And you know, as a family, we had movies that, like, we watch Christmas Vacation every single year at Christmas. We watch, well, Christmas with the Crank. We watch all of A Christmas Story, all of the Christmassy movies. And it's kind of a tradition. And we can quote them. We will quote them. Oh, you guys, I'm really liking this. Look at that. So different. I'm feeling like I want to add a little bit of yellow to it, maybe. And then I want to mix a little bit of, ooh, that was fast, wasn't it? Sorry, I pulled that up way too fast. I want to mix this crimson and rose and get myself something like a little bit deeper. Yep, that's exactly what I want. I'll add some more water to it. That's pretty. That's doing what I wanted it to do. So, is anybody painting along with me today? And if so, what are you painting? I'm dying to know. So I have asters, dahlias, bachelor buttons. I'm anxious to see what comes up, you know. I found these I found some. Ooh, Aunt Florence is a favorite, isn't she? She is a favorite because of all the different wildflowers, I think. But seriously, wait till you see what's new on Saturday. It's so cool. I can't wait to share it with you. And I kind of had the idea in my head for kind of a long time, and I knew that that's what I wanted to do for my birthday. So I'm anxious to share it with all of you. It'll be another one that's super fun to add color to. So I want to let that sit for a little minute, maybe. Dry it a little tiny bit. So I've been seeing a lot of really cool a lot of really cool individual pieces of art on a pretty white card base. Do you know what I mean? I just tapped off that excess. Find my paintbrush again. And now start to work that out. Damp. Where they've done some really amazing amazing techniques of really showcasing the Jiggy Jaggy works every time, Jan. Jiggy Jaggy works every time. Like it really showcases the art, and the other pieces are just supporting actors, you know. And really, that's kind of what I'm thinking I want to do with these two flowers that I want to paint today. Look at that, so pretty. There we go. That just makes such a difference, I think. And you have that automatic shaper when you do that back and forth along the line. So I wanted to paint some of these, but I also have the cards that we were working on Thursday. I have not finished, so I thought, well, today's a good day to finish them. So I'm anxious to finish those with you and see what you think with the kind of what I had in mind, what we had talked about. They were the orange, the orange Aunt Pauline's. Then I need to take pictures of them, and then I owe so many people cards. That's for sure. So June, hey Sue, June 14th is the day I'll be in Winneconne, and I'll just be there for the morning. And I think I'm teaching a class. So I don't know how far you are from there. I'm not sure. I haven't even gotten my hotel room yet. Hey, Carmen, are you working at the store today? Perfect. Oh, Keely and I are so excited to meet ya. So maybe maybe we can work. I don't know. I don't know what time we're going to get into the hotel the night before. No, she's not. She's not, Carm. But I will. as soon as we make plans, believe me, we will make a plan for you two to meet. That's for sure. Yes, the 14th is a Monday. We drive in on a Sunday. I don't know exactly what time we're getting in, and I don't know where we're staying yet. It'll be right in that area. But I'll let you know as things get closer. Carm, I could bring your stuff over today then, if you'd like. Hey, Rosanna, how are you? Good, I hope. Yeah, I'm teaching whimsical lettering at her store. So I think that'll be fun. Okay, Carm. Okay, so I'm feeling like I want to add a little bit of yellow to this, I think. I'm just feeling like I want to kind of go on the other end of the spectrum too, because I've done the you have rain. Ugh, I wish we had some rain. My flowers would love it. We have a little bit of clouds in the sky, but still pretty blue. Yesterday, for sure, I thought we were going to get some rain. I didn't even wash my car. I should have washed my car. Maybe then we would have gotten some rain. Oh, so anyway, because I have these three on this, I'm feeling like I want to do it just a little bit of this gold. What is it called? Citrus. Maybe I'll mix it with some of this lemonade and then work my way into the yellow. So I'm just going to add some to kind of the center of those petals. And nothing here. Yep, I feel like that has really like made it pop. The yellow has added some nice dimension. We could use an all-day soaking, that's for sure. Isn't that the truth? We could. And I love those. Pastel Dreams, Carm. I just trying to bust out of my habit. I've been trying to challenge myself. Like I tried to challenge myself to use that water brush for 2 weeks. And now I'm trying a new palette this morning. I just feel like that sharpens your skills, you know? I think this yellow has added some really nice depth. Should I pat it off or should I just let it sit for a bit? Maybe I just sit it. Everybody take a drink. Let's dry that. Oh, Rosanna, you must have the most beautiful view of the superstitions. So they're so pretty. All right, now let's soften that yellow. It's jiggy jiggy. Hey, Jamie, how are you? Nice to see you this morning. They're so pretty, the Superstition Mountains. For those who don't live here, you might look those up. They're super pretty. And you'll see how far away Rosanna and I live from each other. She is way on the other side of the world from me in Arizona. Taking some of this paint, moving it over here. Okay, I think I need to just let this sit for a minute because I'm getting too, like, you know, I need to let it go for a minute. So I'm going to set that aside, clean my brush, and let's put together a couple of cards. Okay, so do you remember this one we talked about on Thursday? So I have my card base and my mat and my, I don't know where that poker thing is. Whatever. I have a couple that didn't pop out. We talked about the juxtaposition of the navy blue. Remember we talked about, should I do a navy blue matte? Should I do a navy blue dye? So this is what I've come up with. And I don't know about you, but do you do things in, I find that I do things in steps. Like I do a bunch of painting, and probably because that's my favorite part of card making. And then I do some building. And so since we've started to incorporate that in our pop-in paint parties, oh my gosh, I feel so much more on top of things, you know, on my card creating. Because I love to write letters, I love to send cards. I just have to finish the stinking cards, you know. Alrighty. So let's adhere this to our navy background. There we go. Oh, I should put the navy background on the, because this mat is silicone, things don't just, you can't just wipe things off. They kind of stick because I mean, it's good in lots of ways. Like it's good because it makes things not slide and slip, but it makes things not slide and slip. You know what I mean? All right. Let's do a little card building. Yeah, well, and sometimes, like, I feel like it's different, different skill set. Do you know what I mean? From painting to card building. So let's adhere this navy to our card base. And then this lacy, isn't that pretty? I just think it's so pretty. And it's from Gina Marie. She has some of the coolest dies. All right, let's... There we go. And now this. Oh, sorry. Alrighty. And it makes me feel like I've accomplished something, you know, when I have this, how do I do that? Thank you, Rosanna. Oh, I like that. Because I did the stitched die, the stitched rectangle there. I'm really liking that. And this, I'm feeling like up here might be nice. And then I was going to look for a little doodad to put. I left a little space here on the edge. Because I wanted to put something right there. I don't know what. But let's look in this bag of tricks. See what we got. Wait until you see what Victor sent from High Supply. So much cool. Oh my golly. So much coolness. I don't know that I have anything. Navy blue, but I might have something orange. Because I had a pack that had, like, seriously, you won't even believe the, he sent 3 boxes of stuff. 3 boxes of all kinds of artsy fun. All right, so we have our, let's leave those out. I don't know about that, but I thought I had some clear colored ones, but I don't know that there's orange in here. No. So, okay, so I have this. Let's try this. You know, let me know what you think. What do you think of that? That's what I was kind of thinking about in my head. Oh, so sneezy. I think I kind of like it. So I have this contact, you can see this is well loved. I've used it and used it and used it. But I'm so used to like having to work the glue down. Do you know what I mean? That I have a new one that I happen to use for something. And holy tamale, that glue comes out so fast. Come on. I can still feel it in there. You know, I don't like to waste. But I might have to use the new one. But it comes out so fast. Yeah. I might have to store this upside down for a while, get it moving. Okay, so here's the new one, but seriously, it comes out so fast. Oh, fast moving glue. There we go. So pretty. Okay, now I have this one. I'm thinking like this, and we'll have it open this way. Oh, there's my tape. So I think I'm going to adhere this, and then I need something. Okay, so this one, I could do the same thing, like put the same doodad on there, right? I could do an orange doodad right here. Or I could do something black. Let's see what how orange looks. It's so funny because they look super peach in this bag. I think it's because it's next to that bright purple. Okay, what do you think? I'm thinking that might work too. But you know what? I think I'm going to put that tape back in here. Not much. Not much. Just me rambling, as always, Keels. I talked about my glue, how it lasts forever, but I'm so thrifty that I opened the new one and it was going it came out way too fast. Okay, so there we go. Yep. Okay, I'm going to set those to dry. And now we can get back to painting. Sometimes you just need a little something different, you know? So I also have, so I started this one, right? And now I have this one, but I wanted to do it differently than these. So, but it's aqua, right? So I could go, I could do something different, and let's just a big giant experiment. So I'm thinking, because it's foiled in aqua, opposite of blue on the color wheel is orange. So what if we went in with this peachy color? You know, I don't know. Anybody feeling it? What do you think? It's going to be different, but it could be beautiful, right? Just got to get brave and try some stuff sometimes. So kind of digging that, you guys. I'm going to dry it. And then I think I'm going to try and deepen it with, look at that. I think I'm going to try and deepen it with the rose. Remember I mixed the rose and the lemonade together? I think I'm going to do that again. So I'm going to pull some of the rose. And put some of it up here too. Right? And then pull some of the lemonade over there. And then pull some of the lemonade and mix it with the rose. So you see we have 3 shades. Wash my brush. Okay, let's come in with this one. see what happens. Don't you love an experiment? You just never know what'll happen. Pull up some of that color. I need to remember, heed my words. Don't do as I do. Goodness sakes. I've always said, mix way more than you think you need. And I did not do that. I'm liking it already. The juxtaposition of that aqua and the peach are really nice. Did I get all my bits and bobs? I think so. Hi, Deanna. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are painting on my Aunt Pauline art printable today. If you would follow and like Ann Corbiere Scott Designs on all the platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, I would greatly appreciate it. And then ask to join our private Facebook group. Let's Get Artsy with Ann. Let's Get Artsy with Ann Corbiere Scott. We would greatly appreciate it, and you will too, because it's the greatest, it's the best group in all the land. That's for sure. So, like I said, ask to follow and like me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Ann Corbiere Scott Designs. And all of my art printables are available, and my classes are available at AnnCorbiereScottDesigns.com. And like I said, ask to join our Let's Get Artsy with Ann Corbiere Scott private Facebook group. So right now I am adding some paint. I did some paint mixing, which I think is just magic when you can mix your own palette, you know. Then I'm coming back in with my damp brush. So we wet our brush and then wet our brush and then tap it off on our paint cloth or our paper towel. And then you're going to just do that jiggy-jaggy movement and soften the edge of whatever paint is there, and then pull that color down the lines that are there, and that will give you automatic dimension and shape. This one, we are playing with opposites on the color wheel, and I'm kind of digging it. Takes a little time, but I think that the results are worth it. Back, forth, back, forth, back, forth with that damp brush. That will make such a difference. Ugh. Stuck my finger in paint. Imagine that brush, tap it off. So pretty. It's just a slow build, and remember, it's the slow build. You're going to be so happy with your results. There won't be a distinct starting and stopping point, you know. In this kind of painting, that's what we're going for. We want a nice gradation of color from one area to the next. So pretty. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's painting away, stretching their creative muscle this morning, doing a little warm-up exercise, getting ready to start your day. Painting, painting, painting. Good job, Keels. Oh, look how pretty that is. Okay, everyone, take a drink. Now I think I want to come in with that deeper pink. And really build up those areas. Oh, cool, Keels. Wasn't that fun? I haven't added, oops. I haven't added color to my lungs yet. We're talking about the Inspire Your Heart with Art journaling class. It's a 3-month-long class. It's $15 for all 3 months. And we do different artsy techniques to fill our art journals. And you can join anytime. The class was on Saturday, but you can, or Sunday, excuse me. It's always on the last Sunday of the month. But you can join anytime, and you'll still have access to all the creative content, all the videos, all the printables, all the community. It's the greatest. It's the greatest. So, please, if you've ever been intrigued with art journaling, it's a great way to introduce yourself and to just build your artsy community, you know? I think that that's so important, you know, to kind of hang with like-minded people. Not always. I mean, that would be a boring world, but it's nice to Have friends that speak your language, you know? And mine too, Keels. And mine too. And I think that's how you know, if you stay open to that, then you're going to, holy tamale, you're going to keep growing and growing and growing and growing. And that's where we all want to be, right? We want to, me too, Jan, me too. Because there's like a million possibilities out there, right? There's like a million things for us to play with and challenge ourselves and you know, just make stuff. And I love doing it in an art journal because then I try and go back and go, oh yeah, I remember once I did that, then I was kind of thinking about this and I could do it, you know, in a new way. So I'm stretching out this watercolor paper, working on stretching the breaking up those fibers in there. Flatten that out. Back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. Okay. Rinse my brush. Tap it off. And then work on softening. Look at that. Look at that beautiful, that beautiful gradation of color. That makes such a difference. And this just takes a little time. Like, just really concentrate on, you know, where on each little segment, I find that to be like this little challenge I give myself. Like, just work on this segment and then turn your paper and work on another segment. And before you know it, they're all done. And each one individually, they all work so well together. Back, forth, back, forth. Keely, Carmen is going to Boston. So I was trying to tell her all the places we went and things we did. I told her she totally has to do that Freedom Trail. That was so amazing. Do you remember the name of that pub where we had lunch? I told her about the Kennedy Library. That was so interesting. Oh, it's just, remember that the oldest candy place? It was right by that church. Was it a garden that we, what was that? Wait a second. It was across the street. Oh, did you go there before us, Kills? You know what's so cool? They're going to celebrate Carmen and Rusty's 50th anniversary. I'm so excited for them. And they're both of their girls are going. The girls are Keely and I had a day where we just walked around and discovered like little funky shops and oh my gosh. It was great. Keely, remember what was wrong with me that we needed to go to a pharmacy? Remember, and it was that pharmacy was it was so like big city pharmacy because it was just these tall skinny aisles with like skinny little shelves. What was I looking for? No, I don't remember. Maybe it could have been, I could have been having an allergy attack because I often do. But I don't want it to stop me. I want to keep going. Oh my gosh, that was a great day. And it was an amazing trip. We went to Salem and had our picture taken in witches' costumes. We saw the Bewitched statue. We went to the Cape Cod National Seashore. Oh my gosh, we did so many things. I'm telling you, we will pack 4 days like nobody's business. But it's so amazing because you just remember all of those moments that you shared, you know. Beacon Hill, there you go. Oh, that's right, you did. Oh, yes. Now I do remember Keels, Fenway Park. I bet that was amazing. I'm trying to remember the name of that place. It was across the street from that candy place. Remember, it was like the oldest candy shop in America. And it was, what did they specialize in? That, now I don't remember. Oh well. Look at that. Look at those two beauties. I feel like I want to deepen this a little bit. I'm not exactly sure how I want to do that. So it's a good thing that it's time to sign off because I need to walk away from these for a bit and come back and play. I hope that everybody had a great day today. I hope that everybody goes and participates however you choose in the giveaway entry happening. Be sure to like and follow and Corbiere Scott Designs on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. We have some new YouTubes coming up, some new videos for that. Remember, if you buy a printable, you get a point. If you get an entry. So for each printable, you get 1 entry. If you tag friends and get them to like and follow me, you get a point for each friend. And for classes, you get 2. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad, Carol, because you all start my day in a positive way too. I adore you all. I'm so grateful. I will see you all on Thursday, where we will paint some more and make some more cards and who knows what. But we'll have a good time. Talk to you soon. Bye. Thank you.